Now, Mrs. Menzies goes up. She'll be well suited off that one gate. She likes to go forward, Mrs. Menzies. Hunting Lodge about to join her. Kayla Nisbet getting the late ride on Hunting Lodge, claiming 2. Behind the line, next along is My Dear Friend, who won first up at Wagga when coming across from Adelaide. Has since had an unplaced run or 2 at Albury and Goulburn. 3rd actually at Albury last start. Now Crackerjack Fortune with Annalise King. As Gambling Gaucho goes up, Simon Miller to bring the top weight. Universal Pack forward, the grey. Larrikin Joe's behind it, and the other 2 are Possess and also Crackerjack Fortune. Crackerjack Fortune about to be brought up by Annalise King, who's a very tall young lady. Kayla Nisbet's also quite tall, but they are very slightly built girls. There's not much of them. Now, Annalise about to take Crackerjack Fortune up, and the last one will be Possess. They'll be set for the John Weir Racing Memorial. All in now. Starter Mr. Vaughan coming around to pick up the button. Mrs. Menzies on the inside. Universal Pack stood well. Starter has the button. The amber light is on. The gates crash back for the John Weir, and a lovely level start where Crackerjack Fortune won it from out wide. Hit the lead from Larrikin Joe, and My Dear Friend Mrs. Menzies scrubbed up on the rail. They're being followed by Possess with its stablemate Hunting Lodge, and further back Gambling Gaucho, and Universal Pack got back to last as they went to the 800-metre corner. Possess has gone hard around the outside and goes up to join Crackerjack Fortune. They're out by 2. Over on the inside, Mrs. Menzies is just 3rd, with on the outside Larrikin Joe. Gambling Gaucho's out 3 deep, going to the dip, followed by My Dear Friend. Hunting Lodge got back to 2nd, last on the fence, about 6 off the leader. And on the outside, Universal Pack will come with 1 foul swoop, but Simon Miller getting into the top weight at the 400. On the run to the bend, Crackerjack Fortune's been there all of the way, about to be joined by on the outside Possess. Mrs. Menzies getting right up on the fence behind them, and wider out you've got Larrikin Joe, My Dear Friend. Hunting Lodges looking for a way through, can't find it. Below the 200, a great finish here. It's Possess, Larrikin Joe, My Dear Friend. My Dear Friend is finishing best out wide. My Dear Friend reached the lead, and My Dear Friend has won. Larrikin Joe 2nd, Possess 3rd, Hunting Lodge 4th. They're being followed in by Mrs. Menzies. Universal Pack was wide, but never really came on late. Further back in the field, Crackerjack Fortune, and Gambling Gaucho's going to be the last one. A winning double for Trevor Sutherland, My Dear Friend, ridden by Brian Murphy, has staved off the challengers late. In a very competitive run down the lane, you'll find victory will go to number 2, My Dear Friend. I like Larrikin Joe and Possess for the placings. Waiting for the judges' numbers after the running of the Weir Stables 2011 John Weir Memorial. Now, the official placings here are 2, 4, 6 and 7. Number 2, My Dear Friend, Brian Murphy first, a double for Brian. Beats number 4, which was Larrikin Joe, Andy Bloomfield. Number 6 is 3rd, Possess, Tim Phillips. And number 7, who didn't get a lot of room in the straight, Hunting Lodge, is run 4th, ridden by Kayla Nisbet. Numbers officially are 2, 4, 6 and 7. My Dear Friend is raced by the Directly Syndicate, the manager A. Goonan, together with the Seriously Don't Tell My Wife Syndicate, managed by A. Goonan, and Trevor Sutherland is by General Nadeem, a 4-year-old mare out of Dash on Ruby. Did her early racing in Adelaide and has now won twice. from 4 starts since being in the care of Trevor Sutherland. Today was ridden by Brian Murphy. Number 4, Larrikin Joe, is by Monashi Mountain out of Dancing with Air. Andy Bloomfield for Gary Colvin. Number 6, Possess, by Belong to Me out of Swiss Stone, Tim Phillips and John Marzol. And Hunting Lodge is run 4th. Now the winner scored by 1 length with a head between 2nd and 3rd. And the time was 1:10.61. 1:10.61 and a length by a head were the margins.